Okay, you guys, I'm going ahead and making some pinto beans in my pressure cooker. I have about a pound of beans. These are basically just run-of-the-mill plain pinto beans. Okay, I'm going to pull that one out. Right now, I have a pound of beans and 8 cups, well, 3.5, no, 7, sorry, 7.5 cups of water. The beans have been rinsed. I have not added anything else to them as of yet. I'm going to start adding some minced up garlic, and I'm going to show you what else I add that makes my beans a little different. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I have a big spoonful of minced garlic. That's going to go in. I am going to grab my special ingredient, so I'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys, so here in goes my special ingredient. It is salsa. I added in probably close to 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of salsa. Most of the time when you make refried beans, you add in onions and celery and jalapenos and all that. Well, it's already in the salsa. I'm going to mostly be using this alongside Mexican food or in bean burritos, so I'm okay with it already having some of the Mexican flavors in there. Yes, there is salt, so it will flavor everything fine. But I'm going to go ahead and put my pressure cooker's lid on. Set it to pressure for, let's see here. I have one, whoops, let's see here. Which setting am I looking for? I have one that will set it for beans. And that is going to cook it for 35 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and increase it to 40. Let it go, and then let it naturally release. And then I'll come back, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, you guys, so I've gone ahead and pulled most of the beans out, and I have started mashing them with a potato masher. As you can see, they're not completely broken up yet. It's still a little on the thin side. And here I've got more, and at the moment I've got this just on saute mode. I'm actually going to let this part cook down a little bit and let it get thick, like really thick, and then I'm going to thin it down with these. So I'm going to keep going back and forth between potato mashing over here and adding some in back over here until I get it to the thick consistency that I want. So this is how I am going ahead and doing my refried beans. So I will bring you guys back when I get to another step, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, you guys, so I have been mashing on my beans. If you have an immersion blender, it would make this a lot easier, or you could run it through the blender, but I didn't feel like dirtying the blender, so I'm just kind of doing this by hand. It will not be perfectly smooth, but for the most part, I'm okay with it being a little on the chunky side, I guess. I added 3 like just regular spoons of chicken bouillon. I sprinkled in additional garlic powder and salt to taste. And now this will continue to thicken as it cools. And then what I'm going to do, I may not get to it tonight, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up putting this inside tortillas with cheese and making bean and cheese burritos. I'm also going to put some in freezer bags and have refried beans as side dishes for Mexican meals. And so this is my refried beans. So very good. All right, I hope you try it. I hope you guys like it. Share and subscribe it. So talk to you soon. Bye.